It's cool, it's retro, but this is not a compact camera. I'm only making this video because I'm getting so many comments from people telling me about the new L10 like I don't know about it. When you see a bunch of people getting excited about something new on the exact same day, obviously take it with a grain of salt because they can't say anything bad about it. On the other hand, I refuse to play that game. Homie, don't play that game. I go out and buy stuff with my own money, and I give you my real-world, honest thoughts and feedback, and do with it whatever you want. First of all, how exciting that Panasonic came out with a new Micro Four Thirds camera. Or did they? I love Panasonic. I love Micro Four Thirds, and I especially love tiny pocket cameras and lightweight stuff. That's what Micro Four Thirds is made for. So they just came out with the L10, and I do not want to throw a damp towel on this glorious event because so many people want more small Micro Four Thirds cameras, and I think that's why people are so excited. They see this as a sign of hope, and I'm all on board about that. So the problem is, though, everyone's calling it a compact pocket camera. And that's where I draw the line. This is a fixed lens compact pocket camera. This is a ZS80, has a flip-up screen, it has a viewfinder and EVF, and it fits in your pocket. Here's an even more expensive, better one. This is a higher quality, and it's even smaller than that. It's smaller. This is the RX1R III, best pocket camera in the world. Flip-up screen, has a really awesome viewfinder on it. The video quality of this camera is so good. Most of the videos that I have made on this channel for the last 8 years were made with this camera. In fact, it intercuts with full frame footage so well you can't tell the difference, and in my experience, the video quality is much better than Micro Four Thirds. And what I think is really funny and ironic is how people were always complaining how expensive the RX1R III is, being $1,200 to $1,400. And the irony is that's exactly what the L10 is, and you cannot fit that thing in your pocket. The RX100 has so many more features. It can take 1,000 frames per second, it has a great zoom lens, and it's so small you can literally fit it in your pocket. People want something so bad, they don't even see what's in front of them. They only see what they want to see. This is not a compact pocket camera, not even close. Now, I don't want to dissuade anyone from buying one, but I do want you to know what you're getting if you do, because those influencers out there are telling you what you want to hear. This is bigger than a Sony A7C full-frame camera. The Fuji XM5 is smaller, lighter, and has a considerably bigger APS-C sensor. It's heavier than a Sony RX1R III, which is a brick. The lens is fixed, you can't take it off, and there is no way you can stick this in your pocket. This isn't a compact camera. This is a compact camera. This is my favorite GX850. Same style, looks almost exactly the same, doesn't it? I love this style. They got the style right. I love rangefinder cameras, but, and I'm literally pulling this right out of my pocket, this is also a Micro Four Thirds rangefinder camera with an EVF. This, my friends, is a Panasonic Lumix GM5. It's Micro Four Thirds, and it takes great pictures and great video. Made by the same company, Panasonic Lumix. Why does there have to be such a huge size difference between the two? The L10 doesn't even have IBIS. Come on. The GX85 had IBIS, and it was smaller than this. The L10 is a fancy repackaging of pre-existing parts off the shelf to give Micro Four Thirds lovers a stopgap camera until Panasonic figures out the future. It has a GH7 sensor and a 2.36 million dot EVF like the G100. Sure, it has phase detect autofocus, which is long overdue, and that's great, but it's still not as good as the Sony eye tracking autofocus, which is the gold standard. So what's actually new with this camera? Like, what is actually so different and new and special with this camera? Well, it's not the sensor, it's not the hardware. Most of that's just off-the-shelf stuff that they stuck into a fancy retro-looking shell. But what is new is the processor. That's where most of the magic happens. Faster autofocus, faster image processing, and electronic stabilization and stuff like that. Some LUTs, blah, blah, blah. The bigger body means it's better at dissipating heat when shooting video. But the smaller, lighter Fuji XM5, which has a bigger sensor, shoots video no problem without overheating. So before you run out and spend $1,500, ask yourself why. Because influencers are so excited? Because it finally has good autofocus? Don't you already have a good autofocus camera? I mean, if you don't, then maybe that's your reason. But if you do, keep in mind, there are APS-C and full-frame cameras out there that are smaller, lighter, and you can change the lenses on these things. You know, you can't do that with the L10. Are you happy with the 75mm f2.8? And if you are, great, you know, but $1,400 isn't cheap. I mean, I love Panasonic. I love Micro Four Thirds. And, you know, if lots of people buy the L10, then it may send a message to Panasonic to keep making more fun cameras, just hopefully smaller and lighter. You know, if Fuji can do it, I mean, look at this little thing. If Fuji can do it, and this is APS-C, and Sony can do it, they have full frame smaller than that, then Panasonic should get back to its roots, because I think tiny pocket cameras is what people are yearning for. Am I right? That's what I want. I hear a lot of people saying the same thing. So the L10 is not really a compact camera. I think it's too big for a fixed lens camera. I personally don't need IBIS. I want a tiny interchangeable lens body like this with a flip-up screen like this. You know, the GM5 was so close. And this GX850 body, this is the perfect body. It looks just like a small version of the L10. Looks like exactly the same camera. It's just smaller. Perfect. Size, shape, weight, Micro Four Thirds. And it takes any Micro Four Thirds lens in the world, and it takes great video. Look at this. You just can't take video for more than a few minutes without it overheating. But they're so close. I mean, they're so close. Panasonic is so close. Come on, you can do it. The L10 is a good camera. You know, I just don't call it a compact camera. Help support the camera companies by not just buying whatever they put out, but by telling them exactly what you want. And that's what I'm doing. This is what I want. Right here. Come on, you can do it. I hope this helps.